When the weight of the world presses against your soul, and your spirit grows tired beneath the noise of life, hush your heart and lean in, because there is a voice calling your name. A voice older than time, stronger than fear, and gentler than any comfort you've known. Beloved one, from a place beyond the grasp of mere language, I reach for you, not with thunder, but with the quiet rhythm of a love that has never ceased, not even for a moment. This message is not meant for the many, but for you alone, precious, irreplaceable you. Let these words settle not just into your ears, but into the hidden corners of your soul. I don't ask for much, only that you pause. Just for a breath, just for a sacred moment in the whirlwind of your thoughts. In that stillness, you will hear me, not as a demand, but as a presence. I speak not from afar, but from the nearness of your very heartbeat. What I offer is not fleeting encouragement, but eternal truth. Truth that weighs more than all your doubts and cuts through every lie that ever tried to tell you were not enough. Stay here with me, not just with your body, but with your innermost being. Let the walls fall. Let the tension drop from your shoulders. Let me hold what has been heavy for too long. The burdens you've carried in silence. I have seen everyone. Let me step into those shadowed places of your heart, the ones hidden even from yourself. I come not to condemn, but to comfort. I bring peace that the world cannot give, a refuge untouched by chaos, a stillness that heals. Give me your wounds, your fears, your unspoken pain. I will not waste them. I will cradle them with care and trade them for a love that does not expire with time or fade with failure. My love is enduring fire, burning with a purpose that no storm can extinguish. I don't just speak of love, I love, and I long for you to feel it again, that living warmth rising like the dawn within you, reminding you that joy was never lost. It's been waiting for you to return. Even in your loneliest nights, when the silence rang louder than your cries, I was near, never absent, never indifferent. I have never left you, not once. This truth is your anchor. You are not wandering without covering, you are held in arms that do not let go. Entrust your heart to me completely. My attention is never divided. I've caught every tear, heard every prayer, even the ones you whispered into your pillow. And when you open your eyes to another sunrise, know that I am right there, rejoicing in your trust, breathing strength into your spirit. Your compassion, yes, even the quiet kindness you show to others, does not go unseen. Your faith, though small at times, is mighty in the unseen world. Do not let the noise around you drown out the sacred truth within you. When life becomes too much to bear, when you feel you're drowning in demands and decisions, remember, you were never meant to do this alone. I am not a distant idea. I am your present help, your peace in the storm, your guiding light through every fog-covered path. Fear was never meant to be your companion. Anxiety was never meant to be your master. You placed your trust in me because deep down, your soul already knew, I do not fail. I never have. I never will. So cling to my promises. Let them become the anthem of your life, the melody that plays in every season. These are not old words. They are living truths, pulsing with power, shaping every step of your journey. Remember what I've done. Recall how I stood beside you in the fire, silenced the storm, and carried you through when there was no visible way forward. I shielded you from dangers you didn't even see, wrapped you in my presence when you thought you were alone, and pulled you out of despair when it tried to swallow you whole. Even now, I am moving on your behalf. Even now, I am closer than your breath. Be still. Listen. Even in your moments of collapse, when darkness seemed unshakable and hope nearly disappeared, I returned, carrying the power of my word, a force beyond human understanding. I work in ways that defy logic and awaken awe, shifting reality itself for your good. There is still more I have planned, wonders yet to unfold, blessings waiting to bloom in the soil of your trust. Stand firm. Believe. Let your confidence rest not in yourself, but in my unshakable presence. My desire is to guide you through every unseen valley and raise you up on paths prepared for you alone. My heart is for you, in the brightness of your joy and in the quiet of your struggle. I will never stop holding you, never stop loving you, never stop calling you home. Do not permit hopelessness to settle like a shadow over your spirit. Do not let sorrow take hold of your soul, because my love for you is not shallow nor momentary. It is deep, eternal, and unshakable, and I yearn for you to receive the gift of peace that no storm can take away. A kind of peace that plants joy in your heart even when the world around you trembles. I see the tears you hide from others, I hear the silent cries that never reach the ears of people around you, and I am fully aware of the sincere prayers you lift, not for yourself, but for the ones you love, for their protection, for their healing, for their joy, even while your own needs go unspoken, buried under your noble selflessness. Your humble heart, your spirit of worship, your continued gratitude even in times of scarcity or pain, these do not go unnoticed. I am moved deeply when you choose reverence over complaint, praise over bitterness, thanksgiving over questioning. In those quiet moments when your lips do not form requests, I still understand the language of your soul, and I prepare to bless you with gifts that far exceed what you ever imagined was possible. So do not worry about the future, and do not allow delays or denials to weaken your faith. Keep your trust rooted in my promises, for every word I speak will come to pass at its destined time, and no force in existence can hinder what I have planned for your life. Whenever a barrier stands before you, when life's path becomes heavy with challenges, do not lose heart, for I am the one who designed your destiny, and I hold it firmly in my hands. Every dream planted within you, every vision you carry, shall one day bloom. Nothing and no one has the authority to take away what has been divinely prepared for you. However, you must protect your faith, for it is the key that unlocks every door I've destined to open before you. Walk with sincerity. Let your loyalty be unwavering. Seek my presence at the beginning of each day, and let your first breath be filled with gratitude, and your first thought be filled with praise, so that light may rise with you and cast out every shadow of fear or negativity. Do not let darkness steal the joy that belongs to you, nor allow temporary struggles to blind you from the beautiful opportunities one am placing within your reach. I will give you divine clarity, a supernatural discernment that allows you to see beyond confusion, to understand the deeper layers of my plans, plans filled with hope, filled with restoration, filled with goodness tailored just for you. Yes, I know the recent seasons have left you with wounds, and your heart may feel the weight of uncertainty, but let me assure you, no evil shall befall you, and shame shall never be your portion. You will overcome every form of resistance, and every voice raised against you will be silenced by the strength I pour into your being. It's time you see yourself through my eyes, not as someone broken or forgotten, but as a cherished soul, one chosen, loved beyond measure, and destined to shine no matter how fierce the storm. No force in this world, no enemy from any direction, can overthrow the victory I have already declared for your life. You are not just surviving, you are more than a conqueror. Walk with your head held high, knowing that triumph is your inheritance, and every battle you face is already tipped in your favor. And so, as you move forward, may your steps be steady and your heart be light. May every dawn bring new strength and every night bring restful peace. Keep your spirit lifted, for you are never alone. With all my love and unwavering support, I send you my warmest wishes for a life filled with divine favor, endless joy, and victories beyond imagination. Do not let the presence of trials and tribulations make you forget that you are already walking in victory. Let not your mind cling to past defeats, for they are not a reflection of your future. I am the one who levels mountains before you, and in that journey, you will rise with a steadfast faith that never trembles. Your prayers, once whispered in uncertainty, will now echo with powerful conviction, carrying within them the quiet confidence that I will respond, on time, with purpose, and with love. You will not wander aimlessly, for your steps are now grounded in determination, and your heart beats with a new rhythm of strength. No longer is there space in your soul for despair or the burden of sadness. I see the wounds caused by family struggles, the silent tears no one else sees, but even in that pain, I am present. There will be times when all you can do is pause, breathe deeply, and seek refuge in sacred silence. In those moments of solitude, allow my spirit to cradle your heart and bring you divine comfort. You were not shaped by my hands to remain bound by sorrow, to dwell forever in grief, or to repeat the same mistakes. Though suffering may visit and tears may fall, know that my love for you does not waver. It grows stronger with your every cry. You may feel too broken to move forward, but it is I who lifts you and carries you when your own strength fades. You were never destined to live beneath the weight of defeat. Your heart, so pure and filled with hidden beauty, was never meant to be cloaked in darkness. Come forth and stand in the brilliance of my light. Let the radiance of your spirit shine so brightly that others are moved to joy, and their voices rise to praise my name, not because of what you have, but because of who you are in me. You are more than just a soul wandering the earth. You are my chosen one, a vessel of my love, a testament of grace. I have already worked wonders in your life, and my hand is not finished. You will continue to witness miracles that surpass human comprehension, signs that will confirm just how deeply you matter to me. I have spoken to your heart again and again. There is no more room for hesitation, for fear, or for retreat. You are like a finely sharpened blade that breaks through resistance, forging a path into the promised land overflowing with favor. I am opening your eyes to truths you had never seen before. Your spiritual awareness will blossom, and you will begin to see yourself as the parent of a legacy that stretches beyond your lifetime. If today no one notices your efforts, if no one applauds your resilience, do not let it discourage you. Even when the blows of life strike hard, even when you bleed inside, you must not abandon the gifts I've placed within you. Everything I've given you holds meaning, and even what feels broken is part of a greater plan. Know this, I hold every detail in my hands. I am not absent, and I am not distant. Yet, your mindset, your faith, will determine the heights you will reach. Let your belief carry you, lift you, transform you. When you feel depleted, feast on my words as your sustenance. When your spirit begins to falter, bend your knees in prayer. And if you can barely lift your head, look up, because I am there, in the sky above you, and within the sanctuary of your heart. My blessings are not lost or delayed. They are surrounding you, waiting for you to recognize them. Your redemption is near, your chains are breaking, and the weight of your burdens is lifting. Every obstacle you face will soon be as dust beneath your feet. Every voice raised against you has already been silenced. Now, before we go any further, I ask you, can you answer me from your heart? Do you trust in me? Do you love me? Today, I am preparing to perform an extraordinary transformation within you, a miracle that will not only shift the course of your life but also bring calm to your restless spirit and wash away every trace of anxiety you've been carrying. Let these words echo in the corridors of your soul and rest upon your heart like a balm, renewing your inner peace as the day unfolds. There are 3 profound actions you must take today, 3 steps that will invite divine stillness into your life. First, I ask you to open your heart to me fully, completely and without hesitation, holding nothing back in fear or pride. Trust me not with a portion of your soul, but with all of it, for my desire is not to burden you with endless trials or sorrow, but rather to lead you into a life overflowing with joy, purpose, and eternal fulfillment. My intentions for you have always been rooted in love, not in punishment, grounded in grace, not in suffering. I long to pour out blessings upon your life in ways you cannot yet imagine, to fill your days with harmony and your nights with rest. So surrender, genuinely, humbly, and without condition. Bow before me not as a servant bound by fear, but as a beloved child eager to walk in my will. Let your spirit be nourished by my word, allow your faith to be anchored in my truth, and trust in my promises even when the winds of life blow strong. Trials may still come, and moments of doubt may cloud your thoughts, but when your heart is mine without reservation, you will be unshakable. Yet if you offer me only a fragment of your loyalty, clinging to faith only when it benefits you, your foundation will be weak, your peace temporary, your stability fleeting. Storms will shake you, emotions will overwhelm you, and your days will swing between despair and false hope. This is not the life I wish for you. Make a deliberate choice now, offer me your life for all of eternity, and with each sunrise, you will not feel one day closer to an end, but one step nearer to everlasting wonder. You will begin to live not in survival, but in divine abundance. The universe will unfold before you in magnificent beauty, and the treasures of love, family, and resilience will be yours to hold. I will protect you, guide you, and bless you beyond expectation. Those who seek to harm you will fall away, and peace will be your unshakable companion. Second, I urge you to pause today, to still your body and silence your surroundings, even for a few precious minutes. Raise your hands if you are able, or simply close your eyes, and enter into a space of deep, sincere gratitude. Begin to reflect upon every blessing you've received, not just the grand victories or obvious gifts, but also the small moments that carried you through difficulty, the strength you found on your hardest days, the people who stood beside you even when you felt alone. Acknowledge them. Name them. Let your heart swell with appreciation, not only for what is present now, but also for what is yet to come. Even if you feel surrounded by lack or hardship, give thanks, for the very breath in your lungs is proof of purpose. Gratitude, when offered sincerely, possesses the power to heal wounds that words cannot, and it will gently lift the veil that keeps you from seeing the abundance already encircling your life. As your eyes open to these hidden gifts, you will begin to notice the invisible hands that have guided you, the unseen protection that held you steady, and the quiet strength that kept you moving when everything within you wanted to stop. Be grateful not only when your heart rejoices, but also when it aches. Give thanks in the moments of laughter and the moments of loss. Offer appreciation not just for what has gone right, but for the lessons wrapped in failure, for the growth birthed through pain. Stand before your own reflection and thank yourself for your endurance, your resilience, your faith. This simple yet profound act of gratitude will shift your inner world, unlocking blessings and miracles that have been waiting patiently for your heart to become ready. Today, you will begin to notice extraordinary changes within and around you, simply because you chose to give thanks. Lastly, do not let these words stay hidden within your own soul. Share them. There are people around you whose outward smiles mask deep sorrow, whose lives are weighed down by invisible burdens. Many live in quiet desperation, searching for meaning and struggling to see even a flicker of hope. You have been entrusted with something powerful, a message of love, healing, and divine presence, and now it is time to share it. Let others witness the peace that has begun to take root in your heart, and invite them into the same miracle that is unfolding in your life. That as you extend this message of compassion, hope, and restoration to others, you will find yourself wrapped in even greater peace, immersed in even deeper joy. Do not be discouraged if your words are met with skepticism or even ridicule, for beneath every hardened expression is a soul quietly longing for truth, aching to be reminded that they are loved, valued, and never alone. Your courage to speak will reach them. Know this: last night, I heard the quiet cry of your soul, the prayer that escaped your lips as tears touched your pillow. You asked for strength, for direction, for peace that no circumstance could shake. And today, as you rise, you do not rise in weakness but with renewed fire and strength flowing through your spirit. You are no longer trembling beneath the weight of life. You are standing firm in faith, ready to conquer whatever lies ahead. Where once there was fear, now there is boldness. Where once there was confusion, now there is unwavering resolve. And this is only the beginning. Even now, in the midst of everything, you remain unwavering, an unshakable soul prepared to rise above anything that dares to block your path. You are not here by accident. I have intentionally placed a fire within your spirit, a sacred urge to rise, to conquer, and to overcome. Step forward, not in fear, but with confidence, because the same divine power that brought you to this moment has already empowered you with everything needed to overcome what lies ahead. Though the challenges surrounding you may appear towering and overwhelming, know with certainty that none of them are greater than the infinite power that lives within you. Power I have gifted to you. I have not only charted your path but equipped you with invisible armor, strength, resilience, and grace that will carry you through trials, hardships, and battles. Even when the weight of life feels too much, remember this: no enemy, no obstacle, and no adversity can ever outmatch the strength of the one who walks beside you. Each opposition that rises in your life has a purpose. It exists so that it may be brought down by the might within you. I have infused you with unwavering determination and fortified your soul with divine resilience so you may walk through the flames and not be consumed. Whatever your goals, however far your dreams may seem, understand that success is being sculpted for you, even in silence. I will open doors that no man can shut, remove burdens that silently press on your heart, and create opportunities where there seemed to be none. You do not walk alone. I am moving in the hearts of those around you, stirring compassion in your friends, your family, even the authorities and judges who hold decisions in their hands. Their actions will be aligned with favor toward you, not because of chance, but because of my will. Do not let fear dictate your choices, and do not be troubled by what others may plot. As long as your heart remains sincere and your actions remain pure, nothing formed against you will stand. I walk beside you, not just in the good times but in the very heart of your pain, your loneliness, and your struggle. There is healing power in my word, a supernatural energy that does not only restore but revives, reshapes, and elevates. You may believe you are unworthy of my presence, yet I am drawn to your faith, to your humility, and to your quiet hope. I desire not only to visit your life but to dwell in the very depths of your heart, carving into it words of restoration, freedom, and light. With a single touch from my hand, every chain that binds your soul, fear, sorrow, anxiety, doubt, will begin to fall away. Even the heavens respond to my command, and I speak to you now not in riddles, but with clarity, because I long for you to experience peace that transcends understanding, joy that surpasses circumstances, and a future filled with light. Every moment you spend with me allows me to surround you with assurance, to remind you that I am real, that my love for you is endless, and my protection is unbreakable. This is your spiritual inheritance, one I crafted with your name on it, waiting for the moment you would reach out and believe it with your whole heart. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are covered in my love, strengthened by my spirit, and destined to overcome. So rise now, move forward not as one who is uncertain, but as one who knows they are equipped with divine purpose. Whatever you face next will not defeat you, because I have already prepared your victory. Do not rush. The timing of your blessings has already been set, and I am arranging every circumstance to ensure that when the moment comes, everything will fall into place with ease. I have placed peace within your soul and patience within your heart. Use them. Do not let emotions lead you into haste or decisions that were never meant to be yours. I urge you to pause before forging new alliances, for not everyone who smiles wishes you well. There are those whose words may sound sweet, but their intentions are hidden beneath layers of envy and bitterness. I am speaking to you now, confirming that you are not alone and that my help is on its way. Avoid the chains of debt and obligations that serve only to bind your future. You have endured enough, and I want to free you from the cycle that has kept you running in circles. Your life is about to be illuminated by my grace, and the burdens that have long shadowed your joy will be removed. I will break the ties that held you captive, releasing you into a life where you are no longer dependent on the approval or support of others. Together, we are writing a new beginning, one born of wisdom, trust, and transformation. Keep this vision close to your heart. Not everyone deserves to know the dreams I have planted within you. Many will mock what they do not understand. They will remind you of your past, your failures, your regrets, but that season is behind you. You are no longer who you once were. Your heart has changed, and you now place your hope in me. You will succeed. You will thrive. The doors I open will stay open, and every barrier will be broken. I will bring you peace, not fleeting peace, but the kind that silences fear and replaces anxiety with hope. Stay grounded in your integrity and trust. No one can stand against you or those you love when I am the one leading your way. Let go of the tormenting thoughts that whisper that you are not enough, that you must still carry the weight of your past. You live in a broken world, but it is a world already overcome. You are a child of the Most High, destined to walk in victory, even in a land filled with sorrow. I see the tears that fall from your eyes, even when you cannot explain them. That ache within you, the restlessness, the deep yearning, is your spirit longing for reunion with me. Your soul knows that without me, all else is dust. Life may feel like it's slipping through your grasp, and those you love may feel far away, but listen closely, I am here. Right beside you, I stand with outstretched arms, and before you lies a fountain of living water, water that can soothe your soul, wash away grief, and nourish your spirit. Drink deeply, rest fully, believe wholeheartedly. Let the gentle flow of this water carry away every lingering trace of sorrow from your heart, and I assure you, your soul will never know thirst again, for your faith has stirred the heavens and drawn forth blessings beyond your imagination. My word alone is sufficient to restore you, for today, without condition or hesitation, I have brought healing into your life. When you opened the door of your heart to me, I stepped into the sacred space of your home, not as a guest, but as one who has long waited to dwell among you, to shield your loved ones, to pour out favor upon every corner of your life, and to remain with you forever. In fact, what I intend to give you will far exceed anything your mind has ever dared to dream. But today, I perceive a subtle shadow that has crept into your spirit. I see the heaviness in your eyes, the way your shoulders sink under an invisible weight, and I understand that what you need right now is not correction, but strength to rise again with passion and hope and to continue forward with a heart full of fire. You don't have to face another day walking through the fog of despair or emptiness. Why should you wander aimlessly without motivation when I, your eternal Father, am closer to you than the breath within your lungs? I am not distant or hidden. I have never been beyond your reach. I am beside you now, as I have been in every moment you forgot to look for me. So take my hand, lift your head, and walk with me. Let us journey through the quiet places of your thoughts, and tell me, what has frightened you into silence? Why do you feel that your destiny has slipped away, as though it no longer belongs to you? Yes, I know this world has been unkind. I know that when you were just a child, your heart was filled with boundless dreams, and your laughter came freely as you offered trust and affection to those you believed would never let you down. But time and betrayal and broken promises buried that innocence. Your laughter faded, your love dimmed, and your trust, especially in me, withered like a leaf beneath winter's chill. Yet I say to you now, I understand all of it. I have seen every silent tear, felt every unseen wound, and carried every burden you've hidden from the world. Just as I can name every star that hangs in the sky, I know every moment of your pain. I know how your heart speaks, even when your lips are still. And I know exactly how to mend what the world has broken. Now walk with me further, and I will show you a sacred place. A place not made with hands, but crafted from eternal love. A place where you are known completely, loved fully, and seen clearly. In this place, you wear garments of honor, and your name is not only known, it is cherished. There, a gaze full of divine affection rests on you without ceasing, like sunlight on a flower that never fades. In that place, your soul is nourished constantly, like a small bird whose hunger is always met. There, you are not the version of yourself shaped by pain or disappointment. You are the radiant child of the Almighty, formed in the very likeness of the one who shaped the stars and sculpted galaxies with his breath. Never forget this truth. Even if you falter or feel lost, in the most majestic place in all existence, there is a throne with your name etched upon it, and nothing, no shadow, no lie, no failure, can remove you from there. That place, my beloved, is found within my very heart, where you are eternally protected. You have every right, every morning and every moment, to speak with me freely, whether you feel worthy or not. Don't let deceit convince you otherwise. I have already redeemed your life with my blood. I have rewritten your story with grace. Again, I say, nothing and no one can erase your name from my love. You are still my precious child, the one I have called by name. Though life may have tried to crush you, you have not been destroyed. Though battles have been many, you still stand. What? Because you dared to believe in my promise, and that belief has become the source of a power within you that no enemy can defeat. Remember these words, hold them like a sword, and resist the unrelenting attacks of darkness that try to convince you to abandon your purpose. They will fail, for you belong to me. My hand is your shield, and my word is your weapon. I fight for you and I win. When you look into the mirror of my promises, do not see your past or your pain. See yourself as I see you, treasured, anointed, and powerful. The greatest battle is not with the world, but with the emotions within you that try to convince you of things that are not true. So do not trust fleeting feelings. Do not crumble when problems cloud your view. Even if you hear bad news or face what seems like endless adversity, remember, I am still in control. I turn even the deepest pain into pathways of purpose for those who trust me. And you, my beloved, are one of those chosen souls. I have washed you with the cleansing stream of mercy, and I have filled you with a spirit that will not break. You were not created to live in defeat, but to rise again in victory, again and again. Hold tightly to me with a sincere heart, and take shelter in my love. And now, as these words touch your heart, know this, even your past mistakes will be transformed into stepping stones. Your suffering will not define you, and your family will find peace. As time moves forward, you will witness your dreams coming alive before your very eyes. There will be moments, of course, when you feel exhausted, when darkness blinds you and you struggle to find direction. But that is not your end. I am still leading you, even in the silence. You are never alone. So tell me now, do you believe in me? Can you feel the safety of my arms wrapped around your spirit? I am your eternal refuge, your divine remedy, your guide, your strength, your provider, and your protector. Every breath you take is held gently in the palm of my hand. Your destiny, your loved ones, and every dream you carry within your soul are tenderly wrapped in the ever-present shelter of my divine affection, and today, unlike any day before, you are sensing my nearness in a vivid, undeniable, and soul-stirring way. You have long awaited a word from me, a sign or a whisper in the silence, and you have arrived with a spirit filled with humility and gratitude, ready not only to hear but to absorb and treasure what I have to say deep within your being. Let these sacred words become a light in your mind, washing away every shadow of worry, every root of tension that has clung to your heart and tormented your thoughts. From this moment forward, walk not in fear but in bold confidence. Even if your eyes cannot behold me in the physical world, your spirit can feel my presence and your heart can know without question that I am real, that I am near, and that I am working miracles both in your life and in the lives of those you love so deeply. Place your hand in mine, and allow me to gently lead you along the path of unwavering love, where my divine will governs every season, where the raging storms of life become still at the mere sound of my voice, and where the roaring seas are calmed into silence by the power of my presence. You live beneath a covering that shields you from harm, and the peace I offer is so encompassing that the noises of the night, the fears, the doubts, the whispering anxieties, can no longer disturb your rest. Do not be swayed by the chaos of this world or the distractions that seek to pull your focus away from what matters most. Never release your grasp from my hand, for each sunrise brings with it another opportunity to fight with hope, to rise again despite the falls, and to leave behind the complaints and failures of yesterday. Empty your mind of the burdens that serve only to weigh down your spirit, for you were never meant to carry such heaviness alone. Begin with your words. Speak life into your days. Do not allow your own voice to become the instrument of your suffering. Words have power. They can tear down or build up, destroy or heal. Let the phrases that leave your lips be soaked in wisdom, growth, and kindness. Speak to lift others, not to harm. The enemy of your soul wants you to believe that change is impossible, that your tomorrow holds only darkness, and that your identity is bound to despair. But know this, with me there are no limits. Hold this truth close to your heart. No matter the situation, whether it be your financial struggles, your relationships, your character, or your past wounds, I am fully capable of bringing transformation. If you ask, I will begin that transformation today. It may not be an easy path, but it is a victorious one, for I walk it with you, providing strength, wisdom, and love every step of the way. My love for you is constant, and I desire nothing more than your peace, your healing, and your joy. The miracle you've been waiting for, longing for in your quiet moments, I can make it happen, and I want to. Believe not just in me, but in the purpose behind your pain. Believe that every tear, every silent prayer, every moment of endurance has not gone unnoticed. I carried the cross for a reason. I knew that one day, You would walk a road filled with trials, rejection, and wounds from those you trusted most. You've endured more than many know, but today, I begin to lift that weight from your heart. I gave my life and rose again so that you could live in freedom, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Let my words transform your inner world. Let go of the grief that has chained you. Let go of the guilt you still carry for mistakes I have already forgiven and forgotten. Give me your heart and fix your eyes on my ways. You will continue to sow seeds of hope in a world that can often feel barren, and you will reap a harvest of blessing, because my favor rests upon you. Let your feet walk boldly down the road I have set before you, the road of love, of purpose, and of grace. I ask again with urgency and love, give me your heart completely today. I will renew your spirit. I will erase the sorrow etched into your face and fill you with the strength that has eluded you for so long. You know the battles you've fought since childhood. You know the scars, both seen and unseen. But I have chosen you not just to survive, but to lead, to inspire, to conquer. Though you may struggle to comprehend the magnitude of what I offer, it is real, and it is yours. This is not a fleeting blessing or shallow promise. It is depth. It is legacy. I will begin to shape you in such a way that those who once doubted you will stand in awe. They will not recognize the radiant light within you, but they will witness the strength, joy, and courage that only I can give. Accept this sacred invitation. Surrender your heart anew. A profound transformation begins now, and peace shall settle over your family like a gentle rain, washing away tension, bringing unity, and blessing every corner of your home. I will pull you from every storm with a victorious hand, and even in this moment, my love surrounds you like a shield. The heaviness you've carried begins to lift, and you are free to breathe, to stand, to walk forward with renewed hope. You are not at the end. You are on the edge of a great beginning. Though winds may howl and troubles rise, under my wings, you will find refuge. I know pain. I know what it feels like to be abandoned by those you trusted, to be hurt by those who should have loved you. I know what it's like to be pierced, misunderstood, unloved. That is why I understand you perfectly. When your heart breaks and you feel unseen, unheard, unworthy, I do not judge. I draw near. I stand with you. I remind you, you matter. Your pain matters. Your life matters. Do not entertain thoughts of despair, for the night is passing and the light is rising. Today, I have ignited your joy, strengthened your faith, and etched my promises into your soul. Do not waste your energy trying to explain your journey to those who choose not to understand. You do not need their approval. You are headed for victory. They are not your destination. If loneliness finds you, if your heart aches for companionship, remember, I am with you and I am enough. Yet be patient, for I am preparing someone worthy to walk beside you. You are deeply valued. I am never early, never late. At the perfect time, I will act. Yes, I see how you've wrestled with fears about what lies ahead. I see the weight that burdens your shoulders and the nights when sleep will not come. But I have already taken your future into my hands. When anxiety shouts, answer it with faith. Speak to your fear and declare, I will not be shaken, for my God walks with me. And you will watch, stunned, as your fear flees and your heart finds peace. You've come too far to turn back now. You have fought too hard to give up here. My voice speaks into your weariness today, not with judgment, but with love, with strength, and with power. Trust the process. Trust me. You are not forgotten. I have walked every step with you. Keep going. You are almost there. Your dreams, your destiny, your life, they are all safe in my hands. The world may roar, but I silence the storms. I love you, always have, and I will never abandon you. You are not alone. You never were. With all my heart, I bless you today. May peace rest upon you, strength rise within you, and may love guide your every step forward.